For the past 2 years, I've been speaking to hundreds of strangers. And here's why I did it. Growing up, I always had problems in social situations. The conversational, confident, competent guy you see now isn't who I was just a few years ago. I was always the quiet type. I had a small circle of friends and I didn't care to mix around much. I was comfortable being alone actually. I wasn't concerned with meeting new people. Being with a small circle of friends and being comfortable with my own company made me think whether I could manage to socialize more. I think the important part of this realization came from the fact that I was working out. At that point, I actually posted my first YouTube video, which was my 2-year calisthenic journey. So I had quite a good body. I was a little bit more confident than I was before. So I decided, why not put myself out there? Like, I have this small confidence, right? Maybe that would help me socialize more. And so I did. My first ever big attempt of getting out of my comfort zone and socialize more was when I signed up for the group leader camp cult thing in school. You know, the ones where you go orientation camp, then you see all this group of leaders or camp leaders. That was what I signed up for. But bro, let me tell you, the jump was too high. I actually felt more depressed in the camp than I am being alone. Let that sink in. Because like the people there are so lively and they know how to converse, they know how to chat with people, they are very charismatic. And me, I wasn't the talkative type. So I was really trying my best to fit in. I just didn't have that in me yet lah. I couldn't match their energy at all. Like the muscle I had did not matter. I was confident, but I couldn't socialize. Like all that it's like an empty vessel. So doing the camp actually just revealed even more how bad I was at this socializing shit. Trust me, there's nothing worse than being with a bunch of people but feeling like you're by yourself. That's how I felt when I was there at that time. I mean, something good came out of it lah. I had this one lesson that I learned from that painful experience, and that is I do not want to feel that shitty feeling and having that experience ever again. It became clear that overcoming my social anxiety and honing my communication skills were not only interconnected but essential for unlocking a fuller, more enriching life. Now at the time also, there was nothing I wanted more than to become a YouTuber. I was doing all those YouTuber wannabe challenges and stuff. But so one day I decided, let's try to merge the two. Creating content that forces me to socialize. That's when I started doing public videos lah. I did some pranks, I did some interviews, I even did pickup videos. All to put myself out there and get better at talking to strangers. At the end of the day, all I wanted to do was not let myself down ever again. My lack of guts really cost me a lot of life experience in the past. So going into this project is something I had a lot of motivation going into. What you see now on this channel is all part of it. I created for myself a stage where I would perform and practice my social skills with complete strangers and ridiculous topic ideas, all in front of a filming camera to post online. I literally put myself in the most uncomfortable position so that I had no choice but to perform. I'm not gonna lie, I found it rather easy to approach stranger than the average person, and I think that is because I really wanted change in my life. Like, no more that incapable guy who don't know how to socialize and talk, don't know how to create a good conversation. Like, I just don't want that anymore. I just really wanted change. I really wanted to be better. And an example that I could give that could explain why it was easy, even though it should be hard, was when I did the ketogenic diet. It's a no carb, no sugar diet. I did that for 1 year because at that time I really wanted change. I really wanted to be... Oh my god, I just fucking took a caterpillar out of my... That was on my neck, but I feel my neck a bit itchy. The keto diet is basically a no carb, no sugar, high fat. So no carb, no sugar, like now if I try to do it, I can't. So doing it for 1 year, really, I was like thinking, how the hell did I do that? 1 year. No carb, no sugar bro, for 1 year. Now looking back, there was only one word that I could use to describe how I did it, and that's obsession. So similar to this, I was obsessed with trying to better myself and not fall into that fucking pit hole that I did last time. Like, no more feeling like an outcast. You know, I really thought that having a good physique would actually help with being confident, but it doesn't. It's all inside. The outside is like a different thing. Inside is what matters lah. Like, that explains why even though some people don't have a great body, they could converse properly, they could talk, they could carry themselves better with their words, just their words. So with that said, I went on the path to expose myself to social situations over and over and over again. It wasn't easy, especially at the start. I felt so out of place. Being around groups of energetic people, I do not know how to match it. But after a few shoots, getting rejected, facing a bunch of personalities, repeating mistakes, I actually learned how to talk at the end of this. And I must say, doing this got me to live some of the most interesting years of my life. Now, don't get me wrong, I still love being alone, watching movies alone, eating alone, all this stuff, because I love my own company. But knowing that I have the capability and the power to put myself out there is such a peaceful thought to have. Fast forward to today, I think I'm still working on myself, but I've come a long way. Like, I think that if I didn't start this, I would not be the man I am today. Like, literally, bro, I'll show you. I'll just show you now. Like, I'm actually at Sentosa, so there's a lot of people here. I think it's even more crowded downstairs, so let's just go. People might have some thoughts in their mind. By the end of the day, it doesn't change anything. Look at all these people here. Look at that, right? Look at all these people in the escalator. But I'm just here with my camera, just filming myself. Especially now these days where it's very common to like create content. So some people are used to it, but you have to fix it in you to not care about what people think. And it's so fulfilling. Last time I had this problem, but now not so much. Oh, dude, I'm dancing, yo. I'm dancing. Nobody cares. Do you want to dance with me? See, nobody cares, bro. Nobody cares. Do you care that I'm dancing? No, nobody cares, bro. Nobody cares. Nobody fucking cares. I want to get someone to film me. I need a cameraman, right? Bro, can you film me? Can I? Film me. Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Have a nice day. Bye-bye. At the start, I was creating content for myself, but as I got better and better, the filming wasn't about me anymore. It evolved beyond me. I mean, you can see on my TikTok, my Instagram Reels, my shorts, I'm able to make, I'd say, in my opinion, more entertaining public videos because I feel so free, you know? Like, no care of judgments from others. I'm comfortable with who I am now. And not a lot of people actually have the privilege to say that. That's honestly why I'm sharing my thoughts. After 3 months of not uploading any video, I was thinking, how do I create this video? How do I share my thoughts? Why I actually do what I do? It was actually tough. This is not the first shoot that I'm doing. You know, I've tried to film this multiple times, and I was also thinking whether I should even upload this. The reason why I ended up uploading this was I was thinking I would have loved to see this video 4 years ago when I was struggling with all this. To know that it's not going to come easy and naturally, but instead I would have to put in the effort. You have to put yourself out there. There's no other way around it. Approach that guy, compliment that girl, help someone that you don't even know. Exposure, exposure therapy. You'll be surprised how much it will change your life. I've noticed certain things change over the years after doing all this. The most obvious one would be appearance, putting myself out there every day, knowing that I'll be in front of people, right? It made me more hyper conscious about the way I look. Why? Because I literally need to look good in front of people, right? I want to be more confident for myself and to make a good impression. So that got me buying new clothes, taking care of my skin, making sure I don't have bad breath, never stop working out. Yeah, so all this good stuff, it got me to better myself and end up I carry myself better. I'd say I have a healthier mind now too, because I converse with a lot of people, I'm able to be more patient, more understanding, able to put things into perspective. I've also become more hyper aware too, like body language, facial expression. I've understand that a bit more now after talking to hundreds of strangers, and that got me to steer the conversation in the right direction lah. So yeah man, this is something that actually got me into a better state of mind and body. So yeah, I literally encourage you guys to try to do this, take that step, consider these benefits that I mentioned. Stop letting your social anxiety deprive you of opportunities. If you want change, you have to put in the effort. You can start by giving a smile. Like you walk across someone, just smile at them. You'll be surprised how beneficial these actions will be in the long run. I've started a Telegram group where we can connect even more, even deeper. Whoever that is trying to change, whoever that suffered what I suffered before, I want to be there to help you, and let's create a community where everyone help each other out and overcome this social fear. I believe a lot of people that watches my video wants to put themselves out there more. You guys have helped me through your support with these videos, and I think it's time for me to return the favor. Join the Telegram group, the link is in the bio. Now as for the channel, you'll see a bit of a pivot in the type of content I do, because these videos are no longer about trying to better myself, but instead just create great content. Like Singapore needs better content, bro, and I'm just trying to fill that gap. So trust me, subscribe. You do not want to miss what is coming. This is the dark place of Singapore.
Okay, follow me.
Follow you. Go see like drugs.
Hunger call there for you, go back. You come and disturb people, you say.
Anything happens to you, oh god, I'm just warning you right now, those two guys are not playing.